What does the German banking behemoth Deutsche Bank think about using XRP? What problems do Spectra have with Ripple? Finally, if Ripple loses, will the SEC fund compensate XRP investors more than the civil case? Hello and welcome to our channel, where we discuss the newest XRP news and the cryptocurrency world in general. If you are watching one of our videos for the first time, we would gladly offer you a special greeting. We encourage you to enable notifications so you never miss any video. We are pleased to announce that this channel is hosting a 200 XRP giveaway. To be eligible, simply subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced. July 15th. Ripple has gained the attention of major financial institutions. Ripple, a forerunner committed to changing the cross-border payment sector with blockchain technology, has received recognition from major financial institutions. Deutsche Bank, a famous multinational investment banking firm located in Germany, is one of these. The CEO of Alpha Lions Academy, Edward Farina, recently drew attention to a surprising report published by Deutsche Bank 5 years ago. The paper, which was released in July 2018, gives light on Ripple's strategic use of XRP to support efficient cross-border payments. It emphasizes blockchain technology's enormous potential to revolutionize the traditional environment of international payments, utilizing Ripple's solution as a spectacular case study. RippleNet, the company's flagship product at the time, had 3 unique components: Scurrent, Trapid, and XRP. The Deutsche Bank research emphasizes Scurrent's role in improving payment information and processing, while emphasizing Trapid's capacity to offer liquidity for cross-border transactions using XRP as a bridge currency. Ripple's exceptional accomplishment in luring over 100 financial institutions to its RippleNet network is highlighted in the paper. Notably, SEB, a well-known Swedish bank, used RippleNet to handle more than $1 billion in transfers between Sweden and the United States. Furthermore, the research highlights Ripple's novel approach to liquidity management. Cross-border payment challenges. While Scurrent simplifies payment processing, Trapid makes use of XRP to assure quick liquidity. Provision. Qualix, a non-bank financial organization established in the United States, successfully used Trapid to speed payments from the United States to Mexico. This groundbreaking procedure entailed exchanging US dollars for XRP, which was then instantly converted to Mexican pesos, greatly lowering the time and expense associated with typical international payments. The public became aware of the Deutsche Bank research shortly after the XRP community alerted it to a similar piece by the U.S. Faster Payment Council, which highlighted Ripple's revolutionary cross-border payment solutions. The Deutsche Bank analysis emphasizes blockchain technology's enormous potential to fill gaps in cross-border payment services, particularly in areas where correspondent banks have pulled out. However, it recognizes the hurdles that must be overcome before general acceptance, involving the adoption of industry-wide governance standards and procedures, as well as scalability challenges. Further research and development of proof-of-concept projects are required to determine the full scope of distributed ledger technology's application in cross-border payments. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell to be the first to hear about the latest developments in the world of XRP, a realistic metaverse and NFT project on the XRP ledger, is considering quitting the ecosystem owing to a lack of support from Ripple XRP. Furthermore, XRP, a realistic metaverse and the NFT project on the XRP ledger, is considering quitting the ecosystem owing to a lack of support from Ripple. Mr. Intuitive, a well-known XRP promoter, took to Twitter to express his surprise at XRP's probable exit from the XRPL. He wondered if other people in the community felt the same way. Mr. Intuitive also tagged Bob Way, a member of the special team, to get his thoughts. The post featured a screen recording from a Twitter area debate in which Dirk Scheppens, the founder of Spectra, expressed his dissatisfaction with Ripple's lack of support for his project. Scheppens voiced disappointment throughout the debate over the perceived lack of acknowledgement from important individuals in the XRP community. He bemoaned the fact that despite huge investments and a large team, XRP had yet to gain the backing it needed. Scheppens chastised Ripple for funding useless projects rather than those actively developing valuable companies on XRPL. He affirmed the company's plans to merge with other chains, but expressed apprehension about leaving XRPL. Nonetheless, he highlighted that other chains and venture capitalists had actively pursued XRP's participation, offering significant financial incentives. Interestingly, the founder of XRP threatened to make emails and messages public if the situation did not change. Ripple, according to Bob Way, a member of the special team, has shown little interest in assisting their XRPL initiative. Way disclosed that XRP had been turned down for XRPL funds and the XRPL Accelerator program several times. Nonetheless, Way emphasized that the XRPL served as a solid foundation for XRP's metaverse and reaffirmed the team's commitment to expanding on the XRPL. The announcement elicited a flurry of reactions from industry executives and influencers. Jess Hines, a crypto lawyer, chimed in, pointing out that Ripple's lack of community support has been a long-standing issue. He chastised Ripple for supporting specific initiatives for what he saw as the wrong motives. Bill Morgan, an XRP supporter, raised concern about XRP possibly quitting the XRPL. Morgan thought such a move by XRP would be a huge mistake and asked Ripple to acknowledge and support the initiative correctly. Will XRP holders receive more money from the SEC fund than from the civil action if Ripple loses? Now for the big question. If Ripple loses, would XRP holders receive more money from the SEC fund than from the civil case? Please remember to subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell to be among the first to learn about the latest XRP developments. The Deaton Law Firm's managing partner, attorney John Deaton, has continued to clarify the consequences of the civil complaint against Ripple Labs. Recall that a U.S. district judge certified a class action against Ripple, allowing U.S.-based XRP investors to sue Ripple for the sale of unregistered securities. The revelation has sparked concerns from members of the XRP community who are concerned about how the SEC versus Ripple case may affect the company's civil litigation. On Thursday, an XRP fan posed a significant question to attorney Deaton, addressing both lawsuits. Deaton responded by explaining that if Ripple loses against the SEC, XRP holders will not receive any money for years. He emphasized that the question of whether XRP holders will receive compensation through a civil case will be decided only if Ripple loses its appeal against the SEC. Additionally, attorney Deaton noted the likely consequence of the SEC case if Ripple loses. According to Deaton, if the major blockchain company loses, it will file an appeal with the SEC. Furthermore, Deaton stated that if Ripple files an appeal, the current status quo would be maintained for the next 2 to 5 years. He hypothesized that Ripple may take it to the Supreme Court if Congress does not intervene in the SEC case. According to Deaton, Ripple will triumph over the SEC in the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, if Ripple loses all of its challenges, including SEC and civil, in this case, Deaton stated that the regulatory agency, not the civil plaintiff, would be responsible for collecting the money. Notably, the SEC would take $1.3 billion, which it claims Ripple raised through XRP sales. Following receipt of the funds, the SEC will establish a fund to compensate XRP holders as a recovery, weakening the civil complaint. Furthermore, Deaton stated that if there is a recovery, XRP holders will gain more from the SEC fund than from the civil lawsuit. According to Deaton, the attorneys for the civil lawsuit will receive 25 to 35% of the recovery fund for attorney fees. After deducting the proportion, the attorneys will subtract the cost of the litigation from the fund before distributing the remainder to XRP holders, according to Deaton. So, gentlemen, we've reached the end of this video. If you loved it, please like the video, subscribe, and click the notification bell. This is quite beneficial to my understanding of the YouTube algorithm. Also, by sharing this video with as many people as possible, you can help enlighten others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Guys, let's spread the word everywhere. If you're a true cryptocurrency enthusiast, you won't want to miss any of our material. See you tomorrow to discuss the newest news that affects us all as a community.